to talk about is mindset, guys. Mindset is the biggest thing ever. No matter what I tell you on this series, no matter what I say to you, if you have a mindset that is not a positive mindset, if you have a mindset that is not going to help you move forward, be able to stand against challenges, you're not going to succeed running your business. And it's not a bad prayer, but that's what the reality is. And I'm just going to highlight 3 different mindsets you are supposed to have as a business owner, an entrepreneur, a new business owner. You are supposed to have this, and if you don't have them already, start cultivating it. Yes, Rome was not built in a day. So guess what? You can be able to learn, you can be able to cultivate new mindset, new attitudes. You're able to learn how to be able to withstand and be able to be consistent. So these mindsets are very, very important. And the first mindset I always try to talk about is curiosity. People don't talk about this enough, and I'm going to highlight it. And this is me telling you that half of the conversation you're going to have with me here are based on my personal experience. They are based on things I've learned from mentors. They are based on things that I have. Like, this is over 8 years experience and learning, and I'm going to tell you the truth. Curiosity is key. If you are not a curious person, it's going to be difficult for you to be able to find out the gaps in your industry, to be able to, you're going to find it difficult to be able to align. You're not going to see things. So curiosity kind of gives you foresight. Curiosity is the reason why people are topping in their industry, topping in their sector, because they can see what the future is. And it's not because they are soothsayers or they can dream and see the future. It's because they are curious to ask questions. They are curious to know, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Can we do this better? Can we do this better? Can we change this? How else can we do this? How else can we provide value from what is being provided at the moment? So you need to be curious, guys. You need to be curious. It's something you're supposed to have within you. And if you find out that you're not someone that is like curious, you're not someone that asks questions, start trying to develop it, because it's going to help. And guess what? The dumbest person in a room should always be you. You know, this idea of being the smart one, being the one always talking, being the one who always has the reply, the answers, that is right. But sometimes try to tone it down. Sometimes try to keep quiet and listen to conversations that are happening. Try to ask questions. If you know a little about something and meet someone who knows more, try to be curious to ask them more. Try to find out, like, have conversation, be open-minded. Don't just be that kind of person that's, I know it all. It's not going to help you in the business industry, because your success in the business is going to depend on people. It's going to depend on how much you know, how much people you've been able to connect with, how much research you can do. So first thing, be able to be open-minded to people. Try to ask questions. If you don't understand some things, try to go out, network with people. Be able to use your Google. Guys, use your Google. Try to research stuff if you don't know the answers, or if you feel that you're confused about a certain thing. Try to research. Be open-minded. Open your mind to learn. Open your mind to learn. You could learn from the logistics guy doing delivery for you. You can learn from even your employees, the people who are working for you. So they are good at something you're not good at. You might be good at being the business owner, managing things, and this your employee is good at social media. They have better social media skills than you. Why not listen? Why not be open to learning? Why not be curious? Ask them, oh, how do you do this? How did you do this? How did you do that? Like, try to find out. It's something that will really help you as you run your business. You also want to have as a skill or a habit is to be consistent. Hey, guys, like, consistent is a hack that people don't understand. And being able to run my business, I have seen how far people have gone with consistency. Guys, always try to show up. It's not going to feel good. The timing are not going to be great. In short, the timings are always the worst time ever. You may not feel like it, but always try to show up. Your showing up is going to build up your consistency. Your consistency is going to build up people's drive and people's connection to you. And people's connection to you is going to build trust. And people's trust to you is going to build transactions. Guys, this is how it works. If you're not showing up, nobody is going to know the value you have. If you're not showing up, nobody is going to know what you know. Nobody is going to know what it is you are offering, right? It's like what the typical saying of blinking at a girl in a dark place or at night. She's not seeing you, so there's no need. I don't know if you understand. You're just wasting time. You're just wasting time and resources if you don't know how to show up. If you're not going to push yourself to show up, it is a way of disciplining yourself. Do you understand? It's a way of disciplining yourself. By doing that, you're going to be able to connect with people. People are going to see that you have something to offer. People are going to want to buy from you, connect with you, work with you, collaborate with you, and partner with you. So more than showing up once in a while, show up consistently. And this is where people would ask, is it better to have quality or to have quantity when it comes to showing up, especially maybe showing up online? And I would say it can only get better. So quantity would do you a better job. Quantity is going to give you a better result than quality. And in this assumption is that, oh, you want to be able to show up and maybe teach people, or you want to show up and get your product out there, but you don't have a good camera. Start from where you are. Just be there first. Start from where you are. As your business grows, you're going to be able to start getting things, acquiring resources or acquiring tools and all that. But show up first. Because if you show up once with one good thing, the odds are against you. Now, rarely things like you can show up once and then boom, blow. But guess what? The odds are against you if you're not consistently showing up. And it's a form of discipline you're going to learn as a business owner. It's a form of discipline you're going to learn as someone who wants to run a successful business. You're going to need to show up for your business. You're going to need to show up for meetings. You're going to need to be where you need to be able to get information or be able to get value, funds, or anything for your business. So consistently showing up is a skill you need to learn. Now, the third thing you want to know is you have to have a way to sell yourself, guys. See, people buy from people, not from products. I don't know, like when I'm making payment to somebody. People connect with people, and if you don't sell yourself, if you don't know how to sell yourself, if you don't know how to tell people or show people that you have value to give, guess what? They will never know, and they don't care, right? It's not about, it's like, it's nothing. It's not, don't take it personal, but it's something you're supposed to do. Find out a way to sell yourself. Market yourself anywhere. Be your loudest cheerleader. Be the one who would show up for yourself every now and then. Be your loudest marketer. If there is a speaker, if you go somewhere, tell them this is what I do, this is how I can help you. And guess what? Your first few statements or your first few presentations might not be so nice, but with time you start getting used to being able to communicate what you do and being able to communicate and sell yourself. So guess what? Anywhere you go, tell them this is what you do, this is what your business is. Be proud of yourself, be proud of the value you're bringing to the table, be proud of the business you're doing. Nobody has it all figured out. This is something I hold dear to my heart, and I think it's something that has been able to move me from where I am to where I am going to, right? Like, I just know that the person that I feel is looking at me, or the person who I feel could be better, doesn't also have it figured out, but they are showing up, they are selling themselves. Like, there are people that will pitch themselves, and I'm like, oh, really? Like, you're seeing more than what you've seen already. The person is making an impressive statement, and guess what? I would never forget that, whether I like it or not. So be able to market yourself. Marketing skills are something you would have to need. Like, you will need it every day in your business, because you're going to have to market yourself to investors. You're going to have to market yourself to customers. You're going to have to market your product to customers and tell them, my own is the best. I have value. Like, what I'm giving you is the best in the market. So find out whatever way that you can communicate better. Find out however you can communicate. But make sure that as you're communicating, you're selling yourself. You're selling yourself and you're marketing yourself well. Show up for yourself. Tell people this is what I do. Be proud of what you do. It might be small, but it's going to grow. Guess what? And it's not going to grow if you're not like saying it. If you're not, it's like that audacity. Give yourself that audacity for your business and for yourself, and market yourself well. Give yourself that audacity. Nobody's going to give it to you. Nobody is coming to save you. That is the truth. So give yourself that audacity. If you need to pep talk yourself, pep talk yourself. If you need to breathe in, breathe out, do it, but make sure you're selling yourself. Make sure you know how to sell yourself. Make sure you know how to market yourself. It's a skill that will take you far. It's a skill you will need. There is no conversation. Like, you can't bargain it. You can't bargain it, because you would need to sell yourself every time to people as far as you're a business owner. So, well, let's watch out for the next episode. Make sure you don't miss it. So the next episode, I'm going to be talking about business ideas. I am going to be breaking down everything about business ideas. Make sure you follow through. Don't miss any of my videos. You will be doing yourself so much harm if you miss any of the videos. We're going to be building on building and building. So every series is going to build on each other. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to follow me at Start Up with Breakthrough. Click on the subscribe button and click on the post notification button to get more videos from me. Love